Welcome back. Well, there's no doubt the world loves soccer, not just because it's a game, but it brings the community together. And today we want to introduce you to one local soccer club that is taking a unique approach to youth soccer. Joining us now are Joe Ulm and Lottie Ziba from Pewaukee Sussex United Soccer Club, and they're going to tell us about their mission. Good morning to you, gentlemen.
Good morning, Tiffany. How are you?
Good morning.
I'm doing well. I think a lot of people are missing soccer season. It's so fun to be out and watching, whether it's the kids and whatnot out on the field. I know something that's cool about what you guys do is you take this players first approach. What does that mean?
Yeah, that's right. So player first really is an approach all about the player. And what that means is that we put systems and structures around the player to help them see their true potential and be successful, not only on the soccer field, but, for the rest of their lives.
So how does it work? Say I'm a girl or a young boy who's about 10 years old. I'm on the soccer team for Pewaukee Sussex. How is it going to play out being player first?
Yeah, in a number of ways, but first and foremost, it's about our coaches, really. That's where it all starts. And I think for most of us in our lives, we've had a great coach, and we know that great coaches are more than just coaches. They're teachers, they're mentors, they're role models, all of that. So that's really where it starts.
Yeah, and as coaches, the greatest passion we can have really is to improve our players. Once we start to see the game like this, then the whole paradigm really shifts. It's no longer about the coaches. It's no longer about the scoreboard. It's no longer about the trophies in the club. It's 100% about the players. Everything that we do in our club revolves around the player and their journey.
I love that. And I love that you say the soccer journey and that you say it's about the player, because sometimes the parents tend to think it's about them. It's not.
Right,
And
right.
what does, yeah, right? I've been there. I've seen it. What does
Yes.
soccer journey mean to you guys when you really think that through?
Yeah, so really, soccer journey. In soccer, we talk in terms of long-term player development, where it is that the player is trying to go. And really, for us, it's very simple. It comes down to the three magic words, which are passion, skill, and character. With every player in our club, what we're trying to do is, number one, we're trying to grow their passion. Number two, we continuously look to develop their skill. And number three, we look to build their character. And let's just assume, we talked earlier about, we mentioned earlier, a boy or a girl that's 11 years old in our club. Let's just assume that they have aspirations to play varsity soccer or college soccer one day. Well, in order to get there, we know that it's your passion that's going to get you there. But we also know that passion is not enough. Now, when you're at that tryout, you need your skill to separate from competition and to earn a spot in the team or a starting spot on that team. And ultimately, it's your character that helps you stay there for as long as you can.
Yeah, and these are principles that are measurable, they're teachable, and kids can understand them, and they're applicable beyond soccer in kids' lives.
Yeah, and sure, these words come from deep research and understanding of the game and how the players grow, develop, and succeed on and off the field. But in every exercise that we're doing in our club, which is, I think, unique, is that we have these three words in almost every exercise that we do.
Yeah.
And we try to, as coaches, we try to ask these three questions. How is it that what I'm doing on the field today going to help my players, the player that's in front of me, to grow their passion, develop their skill, and build their character? And if it doesn't fit those three magic words, we just don't do it.
I love that. I'm a big fan of kids soccer, and I think you can see that, when you're watching the teams that consistently win or the teams that consistently lose when their character is shown the most. And that really does come back to the coaching. I believe that. How do you guys support, though, so many individual journeys? You're working with so many different kids.
Sure. And at Pewaukee Sussex United, we provide players from 3 years old all the way to 18 years old with individual and team training and programs, as well as 3 different levels of engagement. Regardless how many players we have on the field, we have a place for everyone. Our levels of engagement, really, we break them down into 3 stages or levels. Number 1 is we call the participation level, which is an opportunity for the players to come in, enjoy learning and playing the game with friends at their own pace. The biggest thing we're trying to get here is we're trying to allow the players to discover the game, see what the game is all about. Do they like it? Do they not like it? But at the same time, we're trying to equip them with the fundamentals of the game and enough self-confidence and self-motivation so they continue to play the game to the next level. That's our biggest goal here, is that they stay with the game for as long as they can.
Yeah, we need them to enjoy that, right? So there's a lot of space to do that.
And then the next phase really is the progression phase. Here's, you know, if they made it to this stage, then we're looking to elevate their technical ability and tactical understanding of the game in an environment that really supports the individual, but also team play. And this progression stage is also where we're trying to teach them certain principles, and we're trying to define the style of play that we want them to play. And then our next phase, which is the highest level of competition we have in our club, is the premier level. This allows the players to be showcased or to compete at the highest level, really regionally and nationally perhaps. But it's for players that are a little bit more higher caliber players that have aspirations to play beyond varsity soccer and college soccer perhaps. And you know, in this stage, it's important that we encourage what we call a cue-based training, which means that it's a balance between allowing the players to feel and follow their instinct as well as trust the game plan. And you know,
Joseph and Lottie, we ran out of time, but I want to make sure everybody's got the information to connect with you guys. I love what you're saying. I think so many parents and so many kids are ready to get back to soccer. So I'm going to make sure that they know how to connect with you guys. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you, Tiffany.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Absolutely appreciate it. Here's how you can contact them. It's Pewaukee SussexUnited.com. You can also email for more information at info@PewaukeeSussexUnited.com as well. It's Joseph and Lottie.